Hello and welcome to this vlog for April. It's April now, 2015. Well, let's get cracking. My name's Negative Root and let's see what we're going to cover today. So, well, that can go. I'm back. It's happening. And I've been back at it for for the last 2 or 3 weeks now, and I'm having fun again, and I'm enjoying it. The speed of release isn't quite where I want to do or where I want to be at, but I'll be working on that in future. Now, content. Let's talk about. Well, actually, let's talk about the release plan first. I think that probably makes sense ahead of the content. So the release plan is still one per day. I've got fix-its. Fix-its are out to the end of April. So I've got content there. Actually, I'll show you. No, I won't show you. Yeah, so fix-its are out to the end of the April, which means that I've still got another 12 or something factories to post, and there's still a handful to actually play, which I'm pretty happy about. I've also got Contraption Maker. So that I've been punching out some videos there because it's nice and quick and easy, and it's letting me get back into the flow of the channel. So I've got those two. They're going to kind of be the stable of the channel, and I'm going to do my best to get it up to another series per day. That's what I'm going to be aiming to do by the end of April, and try and get that nice and consistent. Because at the moment I'm a bit up and down because life is a little bit crazy, as life tends to be. So let's talk about content. Yeah, Factorio Fix-It's going well. I'm up to episode 135. You probably only have seen up to 120 or something by now. It's going well. Be sure to send in your factories if they're. I'm wanting to do famous people. So YouTubers, personalities. You know, if there's someone out there that's popular or a bit different, I'd love to fix their factory. So be sure to recommend me, put in a good word for me, and ask them to send it through. Make me aware of them if I'm not already, because I'd love to. Yeah, I'd love to fix some more interesting factories, and there's some really cool ones coming up in the recent episodes. I know that 125 is pretty fun, and they're enjoyable. Now, Factorio multiplayer with Oni. Now, there's some good news and then there's some bad news. The bad news is that it's unlikely that the series is going to go ahead, and that's because Oni has had a bit of a change in his personal circumstance, and he's not able to record with me anymore, simply because of our time zones and when we had to do it, and it's just it's looking like it's unlikely that it'll go ahead. And I thought I'd just bring you guys up to speed with that, let you know that where it is. It's not from any lack of desire from us, it's just that, well, life happens. There is some good news though. I'm looking at replacing that series with somebody else. Like, we'll do a different series in Factorio with another player, and that should be fun. But I'm going to work on that over the next couple of weeks, and you'll know about it when the first episode drops. Contraption Maker I've already talked about. The aim is there to finish the game. We're currently in the medium puzzles with another couple of pages to go. I know that the hard puzzles are going to be particularly difficult. I'm still playing the game blind. I haven't. There has not been a situation where I've loaded in the puzzle first, solved it, stopped, unloaded, started the recording, and then resolved the puzzle. That's never happened. Every time I've seen a puzzle, first time I've seen it, and then I've solved it then and there. In I think 1 or 2 cases I haven't actually managed to solve it, and I dare say that will become more and more often. Medium difficulty is the word we're looking for there. Now, Lean Machine. The series will continue. Maybe. I've got to get my brain in the right space to play that series. It's particularly difficult, and it's right on the cusp of getting to where I want to be. Once I'm where I want to be in the game, it'll become a lot easier, but at the moment it's particularly difficult. So I think that what I'll do is I'll do my best to play a few episodes, try and get 5 or 6 episodes out of the way so I can get through to where I want to be in the series, and then it'll become a lot easier from there. I dare say that what I'll do is try and create a backlog, so get those 6 videos recorded and online, so that once I get to a spot where I'm confident that I can churn out the episodes, that's when I'll start releasing them. If I try and release them sooner, there may be a situation where there's a gap in between episodes, which isn't something I want. I'd like to ensure that the series is nice and uniform in terms of how many episodes you're getting and how often. So Cities Skylines. Now I've wound up Imaginary City. It's done and dusted. Imaginary City is complete for all intents and purposes. It was kind of a learning exercise. So now I'm looking at one of 2 things. I've got a new series planned, and I've actually recorded the first 3 episodes. I also today I had a thought where maybe we recreate the Hydra Dilemma except for City Skylines. So I'm not sure which way we'll go. We'll only do one at a time, so I'm going to wait and see what happens with my efforts to get the Hydra back. And it might not necessarily be the same people, just YouTubers in general that are keen to play with a few different people, hand the save on, not peak, similar rules, and do it in City Skylines. If that doesn't come off, then the new series will come out, and here is a special exclusive. We'll be calling it Grindstone National Park, is the name of the new series. Take from that what you will. Actually, I'll give you a hint. It does take use of the 25 tile mod. So that's that. Armello. I'll continue with Armello as much as I can, and get the content out there. It's my new approach there has slowed things down because I'm doing a longer episode to prevent breaking the videos down. So so one match equals 1 episode rather than 1 match equaling 2 episodes. That's what I want to get away from and get more towards making it so that when you watch an episode, you watch the entire match. I think that works a little bit longer. They just end up being longer in length. Somewhere around 40 minutes is where they end up, which I feel is okay because that's kind of the length of a game, and you would watch 2 episodes anyway to watch the match. I think that that'll work better. Now, gratuitous space battles. I've started releasing some videos there. The aim is to finish the game, which we're only 3 missions away from doing. However, I'm looking for high scores, so that complicates matters a little bit. I believe I'm up to mission number 9, and that's proving really tough. Like, I'm really struggling to get under 30% there. I think under 30% is a really good score for GSB. Actually, that's gratuitous space battles 2. Lastly, collaborations. I'm wanting to collaborate with other YouTubers and other personalities because I think that it's more fun when you play with friends. So if you know anyone that's keen, please get me in touch with them. Now, Twitch, I'll be streaming on weekends as much as possible. However, I did say that life is kind of getting in the way. To elaborate a little bit more, one of my uncles is just being diagnosed with a particularly aggressive cancer, and he doesn't have long to live. So that's very sad, but life does go on, and I enjoyed this as a hobby. Kind of takes me away from all of that. So, yeah, I'll be streaming on weekends where I can. We're past Easter now, so that should settle down. And normally what I'll be trying to stream is things like setup and builds and kind of the organisation behind the videos. So if there's something rather large that I'm organising, I'll try and do it on Twitch. For example, I streamed GSB the other day on my high school hunt, and that was a lot of fun. Had a few people in, and I'll continue to do that. I think that Twitch is probably a good spot to do that kind of longer play content, and I'll keep YouTube to be more focused. Improvements, there are many that I need to do. Just off the top of my head is the dual recording. I still haven't set that up. I need to get on that. I also need to get a new computer because this is struggling. Now, upcoming games, there's not really anything on my radar at the moment. I'm having a look here on my whiteboard. Starship Corporation is of course one that I'm keeping an eye on, and that was a good bit of fun to play. Off-World Trading Company was another one. Besiege, that's horrible. You know, there's automation. Actually, with automation, we're waiting for the tycoon mode before we jump into that one. If there's any others that I've missed, please send them through. Apart from that, I think this concludes the vlog for April 2015. Thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you in the channel. Be sure to comment if you've got a question. Happy to answer them. Until next time.